Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, today we're going to make stuffed bell peppers. As you can see right now, I am chopping up one whole shallot. I'm going to get that chopped up and put it in the bowl. So once I'm done with that, I'm peeling 3 garlic cloves. You don't have to necessarily use my exact recipe if you decide to make stuffed bell peppers. I'm just going with what I like. I like garlic, so I think 3 will give it some good flavor. So I'm getting all those chopped up. They don't have to be finely chopped. Coarse chop is fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're gonna soften up anyway. It's probably gonna taste like you're biting into a grain of rice, maybe. So after I'm done with the garlic, I'm gonna do some green onion. Chop off my tips. Some people may think that's a waste, but I just don't want the tips. I'm gonna use pretty much all of this in the stuffing. Get that in the bowl. And then we're gonna move on to our next step. So I decided to add onion. I wasn't gonna add onion because I already have green onion and I already have shallots, but I like to try and put as many vegetables in my dishes as possible. So I already had the onion out, so I decided to chop it up and add it as one of the ingredients inside of the stuffed peppers. I'm just gonna get this all chopped up and set aside. So here I have pre-washed all of my bell peppers and I am cutting the tops off and gutting the inside so that we have room for the wild rice. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of olive oil on them and they're ready to go. So here we're adding a little bit more of olive oil. We're going to be seasoning them with some white pepper and some onion powder and a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. Now we're going to place those in the oven for about 10 minutes. I'm going to set the timer on the oven for 10 minutes exactly. And while those go, we're going to prep the filling. So here I have 1 pound of lean ground beef. I've added some olive oil because it was really lean. And now we've added our garlic, our shallot, a half of a white onion, and some green onion. We're gonna get that mixed together. Add some seasoning. I added white pepper and some pink Himalayan salt. And then we're gonna let this saute a little bit and move on to the next step. Bell peppers are done. Well, not done. They have just completed 10 minutes in the oven. We don't want them to cook all the way through because we're going to be cooking them again after we stuff them. So now we're going to add 2 cups of wild rice. Now that we have let the beef and veggies saute a little bit, we're going to add about a teaspoon of butter, just a tiny amount, to the rice to help it cook up and brown a little bit. So after the rice is sauteed, we're adding the water. 4 cups to be, actually 6 cups to be exact. I added 4 and then I added 2 more. So this is where I add the additional cups of water. I didn't realize that it takes much longer to cook wild rice than regular rice. More water, more seasoning. So now I'm just making sure that it's at a rolling boil, and then we're gonna add the lid and turn down the heat to about a medium low. So after about an hour of cooking, the stuffing is finally done. So we are ready to stuff these bell peppers.